Colors and promises, how to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow.
Welcome everybody. So happy you're here to share with us and all of you this joyous and blessed occasion. We're gathered here today because Kathleen and Brian are to be joined in marriage. The essence of marriage lies in committing oneself to the other person entirely as a friend, confidant, companion, and lover. This decision should never be made lightly and should be considered with utmost care, respect, and loyalty. I just have a few of my own words before we get started. Brian and Kathleen met on the softball fields of San Diego. Kat found a home run hitter who could act like he'd been there before, and Brian found someone who knew what it meant to hit the cutoff. Their friendship blossomed as they had much in common: a love of competition, devotion to San Diego, deep friendships, and a preference for American League Baseball. As their admiration and respect for one another grew and developed into a deep love and devotion, they realized that it would be possible to pair a Minnesota Twins fan with a fan of the Oakland Athletics and start a life and build a family together. It has been a joy to watch Brian and Kathleen come together as a couple and see their love bloom. As a couple, they have an easygoing way that reflects deep support, love, and companionship. The word that comes to mind is happiness. Kathleen and Brian are taking a step together and celebrating their love with the sanctity of marriage. And that is why we are here, to share their love with one another and give our blessings and wishes to them for a beautiful and happy marriage. So Brian, do you take this woman, Kathleen, to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love and protect her, to honor and respect her, to keep her in sickness and in health, through the good times and also through the bad times, forsaking all others, be faithful to her? And Kathleen, do you take this man, Brian, to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love and protect him, to honor and respect him, to put him in sickness and in health through the good times and also through the bad times, forsaking all others, be faithful to him? You are now about to give each other certain solemn promises. Please turn, face one another, and hold both hands. Repeat after me. I, Brian, take you, Kathleen, to be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish. I, Kathleen, take you, Brian, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish. Now we have the ring ceremony. The ring is a symbol of your marriage, a circle without beginning or end, and a symbol of wholeness, perfection, peace, and unity. Brian, if you first would please take Kat's ring, place it on her finger, and hold it there. Repeat after me. Kathleen, I give you this ring as a pledge of my faith and love, and a symbol of our unity. Now, Kat, please take Brian's ring, place it on his finger, and hold it there. Repeat after me. Brian, I give you this ring as a pledge of my faith and love, and a symbol of our unity. Now, Brian and Kat, you have just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings. This covenant is a relationship pledge between two people who agree they will commit themselves to one another throughout their lives. The most beautiful example of this partnership is the marriage relationship. Today, this relationship is symbolized through the pouring of these two individual containers of sand. If we could back up through here. One representing you, Brian, and all that you were and all that you will ever be. The other representing you, Kathleen, and all that you were and that you are and that you will ever be. If you could each take one of the containers. As these two containers of sand are poured into the third container, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist. They will be joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage be. Now, that you have joined yourselves in solemn matrimony and have become one, may you sincerely strive all your lives to meet this commitment with the same love and devotion that brought you here today. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Deputy Commissioner of Civil Marriages in and for the County of San Diego, I take pleasure in announcing that from this very moment, you are husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Brian and Kathleen Wilson.
Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. We've had our doubts, but neither took them seriously. And we've had our ins and outs, but that's the way it's supposed to be. We thought about giving up, but we could never stay away. We thought about breaking up, but now we know it's much too late. And it's no great mystery if we change our minds. Eventually it's back to you and me. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you. I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. And it's no
Kathleen's Brian's oldest living grandparent. Kathleen is my oldest grandchild. Brian is the husband of my oldest living grandchild. And RJ is both my oldest and youngest great-grandchild. So in saying all of that, I want to celebrate our 3 generations, and I'm so proud to be here, and I'm so proud to honor your marriage. Fantastic.
Life together with a lot of laughter and even more love.
Cousins once removed. Yes. I'm not sure how that works, but I believe that's
It'll be
our
sorted out,
official
everybody.
title. Casey, as I've known her my whole life, her mother is my first cousin. And it's been amazing to me to have bonded with Casey because she's brought 2 sides of our family together, and that's been very special. And we've been there for each other through some very difficult times and some wonderful times, and she's just been a blessing in my life. And to the both of them, Brian, welcome to my family. And I just wish you the best. And RJ is a beautiful, beautiful child, and I just love you both. And I'm so excited to see how this turns out in just our future together. So cheers. 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 Blessings. And as Mark stated, laughter, I feel that laughter is such an important part of life, and so I just want to echo that.
Oh, we are.
Chris, the youngest and ours.
Back of the room. This is going to be the best one. Pay attention.
It's a great touch.
As I am Kathleen's brother. If you hadn't met me, you should have. As the only brother, I did feel it was my responsibility to say a few words about my favorite sister. Whoa! With that said, Kirsten, I am so proud of you. To Kirsten.
Better not give me the same
Hey, keep it going.
You both know you're in a tie in my heart as well as Mom's for second favorite child. When Casey first told me about Brian, I was very excited. Just the way she talked about him and how much she loved him, and I was very excited to meet him. That all diminished when I found out he didn't play for the Giants. But
The big beard, you don't like that? I shave. It's
Oh,
fine.
he's a free agent, isn't he?
yeah.
No, he's done.
He's getting married tonight. Casey's been down here for about 10 years now. I think I speak for all the family up in NorCal when I say we wish you were a little closer to home. But you know, if you had, everything happens for a reason. If she hadn't moved down here, she wouldn't have met Brian.
And we never would have had Casper's hot dogs. Everybody, Casper hot dogs, everybody. If you know who likes Casper.
It's true. It's true.
They are the best.
I mean, if she wouldn't have, I wouldn't have got my own room either. So that's. It wasn't that big of a deal. I wouldn't have got my own car. I mean, you know, the butterfly effect was great. I will say that, you know, our proud new grandmother in the back there.
Oh, there she is.
Give her a hand. Not a day goes by that she doesn't, you know, let us all know that she wishes her only grandson was a little bit closer so she could have someone to spoil besides Kirsten. Has this gotten a little too personal? No, in all seriousness, this is your guys' day. I'm very happy for you both. I have a few tips for you. If you happen to get yourself into any trouble, I recommend taking up guitar, an acoustic rendition of anything from The Sound of Music, or My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
No, I think I know that.
Yeah, that'll do the trick. Also, I may not appear very large.
No,
I'm not. I'm in
no,
great shape.
you don't.
Yeah, I know. But all I'll say is be good to her, because if you're not, if you hurt her, I will come down here. I'll find you. And I'll calmly discuss your problems. Over a cup of coffee or a
Yes,
slice of cake.
I have a cake cup for you.
And I'll suggest a peaceful resolution.
Cake cups are good for you.
I sincerely hope that both of you, or wherever you've been, that your best years are ahead of you. So,
And